Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. We're the Crew Shuffle guys. This is episode 146. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
You're fucking stupid.
I said 145 last time.
No, you said 146 last time, and it was 145. This time you said 145, and now it's 146.
I could have swore I said 145. It was 144, so I said 145 again.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah. I was driving to the vet today to take this fucking cat and the puppy to get some shots. And I drove by a school, and school has started down here. Drove by a school, and they have just recently installed red lights, traffic lights. That's what I'm looking for. They've just recently installed traffic lights at the intersection out in front of the school. But they still have crossing guards. So, I can understand crossing guards at a stop sign because, they need cars to stop for a longer period of time as opposed to just stop and go. But if the light's red, why are there still crossing guards? Why bother installing the traffic lights? Why bother putting a little light with the guy walking or the hand up? Why bother doing that if you're going to have crossing guards anyways?
How recent are these lights?
They were up before the school year started.
Maybe
been 4 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not like it's been a day that they've been up and they just haven't transitioned the crossing guards out yet. They've been up for a while, and so they still the light was red. Nobody was going anywhere. Crossing guards were still. I'm like, yeah,
maybe
know
in case it turns green.
Yeah, I guess there's if there's a chance of it turning green, but
and then the kids don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, how young are these kids?
I think it's a high school.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Also, if you don't need crossing guards for high school.
Come on. Really, but
maybe it's a middle school, but even they weren't little kids. That's the point I'm trying to get at. I was like, what are we doing here? And they were clear of the road and done with. Everybody was done crossing before the light ever turned green. And I was like, so your job was pointless. Because they didn't even go out until the light was red.
Maybe it's the last. Is it some old? Are they kind of old crossing guard?
I didn't get a good look at them. They were just two crossing guards.
Maybe
they didn't seem old.
Maybe they've just been there for 25 years.
There's just no getting them out.
They're just finish your last couple of years here or whatever, and you'll be on your way.
But don't go until the light's red. Don't interrupt traffic. Just when the light turns red, go out there, make sure people are stopped, and have kids cross. But I was just sitting there in my car, why the fuck? Obviously, I'm not going to go. I don't need your hand in my face and a stop sign that you take home and sleep with every night to tell me not to go. I'm not going to run this red light. I did see a woman run. I don't know why I had to specify a woman. I saw a person run a stop sign.
It's a woman. We know it's a woman now.
It was, yeah. I saw, initially I didn't know it was a woman until I looked, but I saw somebody run about, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile before the red light that they have now installed. There's a brand new stop sign at the previous intersection. They just keep adding more stops along this road that the speed limits. This is the same road where the speed limit's 35 and it shouldn't be 35. So now they've added stop signs and red lights to make sure that you can never get up higher than 35 before you have to come to a stop again.
Yeah.
Fucking infuriating. Anyways.
There you go. Perfect.
So these stop signs, I mean, they're 2 weeks old. Literally just last week I ran the stop sign because I just didn't see it. But this woman coming in the opposite direction, she just blew right through it, going 40 miles an hour easy, and paid no attention. And I saw as I was stopping, I looked over and I saw this woman in the car, just pay no attention. And then she kind of glanced up in her rearview mirror to see everybody around her also stopped, or everybody around her had stopped. And I think there was some confusion that set in, but then she was too far gone to me to see her face.
You can't do anything about it then.
Yeah, once you're past the stop sign, you're past the stop sign. You just got to commit.
I mean, I ran a stop sign, but it was completely there was snow on it. It saw no red at all. And I go, as I drive past it, I'm like, There a stop sign that is usually there?
That's exactly what my reaction was. I drove by it and I remember when they were putting them in, I was like, oh great, fucking stop sign. It's just what we need. And then the other day I was going somewhere. I think it was probably the last time I took, no, it couldn't have been that long ago. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter when. But I drove by and I got up to the red light. I go, I swear there was a stop sign before this red light. And I was like, fuck, I ran the stop sign.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. I looked in my rearview mirror or my side mirror and I see there's a stop sign on like the other side coming at me. And I'm like, yeah, there was. This has been covered up with snow. So I came back like after I was done where I was going or whatever. Sure enough, it's just covered in snow.
Yeah. Well, that's fine then.
I was like, well,
you can't be expected to know that you have to stop. There's nothing telling you to stop.
Yeah, there was just I saw no red at all, just white.
Yeah.
But the other one was clear as day.
No.
Like there was no snow on it at all. I was like, why is this one covered up? Like perfect. Like a stop sign is like this. It's not on like this. How is there snow building up on a
if you're blowing that snow, it's the stickiness.
I've done a couple.
I've run some stop signs in my day. I just I thought it was funny because I wasn't like trying to shit on this woman. I just thought it was funny because I also did the same thing and I like took the humor in being like, now somebody else is doing it. It's not just me. Because I've run so many stop signs. They're just like
I know the snow one I've ran, but
there are some that I run on purpose because they shouldn't be there. Yeah, and I know like that's not how the law works. Like that's not okay, but like I'm gonna fucking do it. Like that one, the one like if you're coming back from the airport and mom takes that like side road over the bridge and then right by John F. Kennedy High School, really just giving away everything. You know that like that left she makes off of William?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The one that's just before the bridge.
Yes, there's that stop sign. I never stop there.
This is why I don't like driving with you.
It's fine. I'm just saying I don't stop there.
You disobey.
If I see a car, then I'll stop. But there's never a car. There has never been another car coming from that side street.
Rarely any cars.
On that road in general.
Yeah. Rarely any cars. You're free to just.
I'm convinced it's just the people that live on that street and mom that drive down it.
But it is still first of all, there's like two streets.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a neighborhood, and neighborhoods always like have stop signs. So like,
yes, they do.
So I'm just gonna stop.
Again, I'm not saying that what I do is okay. I'm just saying there are some stop signs that I actively do not stop.
See, this is why you should do them though, because in the off chance that there is a car or a child, and let's just say you're just so used to running it that you just it's just not even in your
it's not like I don't pay attention and just speed up. I slow down like 15 miles an hour and I go clear, good.
You say that now because
listen, Dave, just don't even bother arguing. I'm not changing what I do at that one stop sign back in Buffalo where I don't live.
Oh, I'm sure you do it other places.
I can't think of any down here, but I'm sure there is one. This stop sign that they just installed, I probably won't stop there very often.
Stupid. Yeah.
That's another one. Like it's they put the stop sign on the wrong part of the road. So like what I mean by that is they've got it's not a four-way stop. It's not even a four-way intersection. It's a three-way intersection, but it's only a two-way stop, and they chose to put the stop sign on the main road instead of on the side road. So they stop us from going 35, but they don't tell the person, hey, if you're going 2, you don't have to stop. Come out of your neighborhood at full speed.
Because they're not going faster than you.
Yeah, but that's the point, is I'm going 35. People should be stopping and waiting for them to pull out safely onto the road.
They could.
Because there's a higher chance that somebody runs my stop sign, even on accident, like this woman did today, and fucking totals that person's car, ends their life 15 feet from their home.
Yeah.
So they should be stopping and be like...
They should just have all stops, honestly.
They should, yeah. If they're going to put stop signs on the main, just put stop sign on the other thing,
one more stop sign.
I don't know. Money that they didn't have in the budget for the neighborhood, apparently.
just pick up your stop sign and put it over there. and then be like, yeah, see, now this is better.
Yeah. They also
Makes
should have added a stop sign in the middle. Like they've got like a grass median and it's a 2-lane road, you know? So if you're in the left lane, you may not be looking at the right side and seeing that stop sign over there.
Yeah.
That's what happened to this woman today. She was in the left lane on her side, ran the stop sign, didn't see it.
Usually they do put 2 stop signs and flags are all around them when.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of flags.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this woman's just so used to it. There not being a stop
Yeah,
sign.
again, they're only a couple weeks old, those stop signs. So
see, and that's why the crossing guard is there, you know, even though the
yeah,
light's
not
there.
at the stop sign. Oh, you mean at the light? Yeah, the
Yeah.
lights may be brand new for some people who don't drive there very often.
Yeah, so it's just, you know what, stick around for another year. Let these really set.
Let these people get used to it,
yeah, let the lights
and then
really
we'll
set
then
in.
we'll let you go.
Yeah, and we're gonna be no more cross guards.
Yeah, crossing guards just cause more traffic. That's my. There's no arguing that. It's a fact. Crossing
I mean,
guards.
you could easily just say stop signs cause more traffic.
Well, I guess it depends. Like they cause more traffic than not having a stop sign, but like a crossing guard causes more traffic than a stop sign and a fucking red light combined. Because they don't know the proper rules of the road. They're just stopping for kids. They go, there's kids
all they
here.
got to do is they say, okay, there's kids and they got to cross and get home. They're going to stop you. Because fuck the cars.
Yeah.
And then they're going to let the kids go.
Absolutely.
They're gone. They slowly, leisurely back to their spot.
Yes. They do their job correctly. However, what they should do is wait until there is a group of kids and then send them all at once. Now, like sometimes they will. Like if they see there's more kids coming, they'll go, okay, we'll just wait for these 10 and then go. But there are, and maybe it's just here, maybe the crossing guards here are extra stupid, but they will like get 2 kids and there's like 17 more coming, 3 seconds away, and they'll stop traffic for these 2 kids, let traffic go, and then get these other 17 on the next go. Or they'll stop and hold while we're just all sitting there fucking waiting for these last kids who are in no rush to get to school, obviously. And the traffic guard or the crossing guards are still not letting any traffic go. And I'm like, you just get out of the way. Create bridges over intersections for kids to safely cross to and from their destination so I don't have to fucking stop for them. Because I so badly want to, I don't even want to run over the kid. I want to run over the crossing guard.
So much anger inside of you.
Yeah, well.
Are you in a rush when you come to this stop sign at all?
This one in particular? You mean this red light that they
just installed?
This one, no.
So
there's actually, the problem is the problem is I'm annoyed that they have a crossing guard and a red light. But I used to be the old one that I would be at. It was at a stop. They had a stop sign already, and they had a crossing guard, and they were installing traffic lights. And they just built a 7-Eleven on the opposite corner. So it was all sorts of fucking confusion going around. But there would be times where I was in a hurry because I was on my way to work. So I would have to actively, like if it was a weekday and I was working before 9 a.m. If I was working, either before or after 9 a.m., I would have to take a different route to work. Because right around that sweet spot where school starts, there are crossing guards there, and there's traffic a mile long.
You just leave the house earlier.
Yeah, I could.
Which comes down to.
But I shouldn't have to leave the house an hour and a half before my shift starts, just so I get to work at a decent time.
It takes that long.
I leave an hour before my shift. And
okay.
I get to work on time.
Yeah, see, wrong. Like, what do you mean on time?
Like
you,
I have
you leave at 8 o'clock and you get there at 8:55.
No. Like if I leave the house at 8 o'clock, I get to work and I have like a 10-minute window. Sometimes I have that 5-minute window, like you just said. But like I get to the parking lot half an hour before my shift, and then it takes me 15 minutes to walk from the parking lot to my job. So, and if I park way in the back, it takes 20 minutes to walk. It takes
So
me just as long to walk into
saying
work
if
than
you-
it does to drive to the parking lot.
So you're saying that if you go the crosswalking way, it takes half an hour extra?
It can take an extra 10 minutes going the crossing guard way, which then puts me at a very, very limited window of time to make it to work on time. Because then I get to work. And again, this is like the early morning shifts. I never have this problem now with my 12:45 start time. But there's also, when you get to work, there's usually a cop who is directing traffic at work. And he will prioritize the buses or the people, depending on what there's more of in the moment. So like if there's people crossing the crosswalk, he'll let them go if there's a large group of them. But if there's a lot of buses, he'll let them go. Now, when he stops the traffic to let the people go, that means I'm stuck sitting in this fucking guy's traffic because, again, he's another fucking crossing guard who thinks that he knows the best way to be efficient. Just let the cars decide. Let the people driving decide who gets to go and who doesn't get to go. And if,
No, you know why?
if
Because
Jimmy
that's
doesn't get
gonna
to
be
cross the
hectic.
street, then oh well.
Because people are gonna be like, well, I'm late for work, so I have to go. And it's like, and then there's this person who's like, oh, well, I left at a sufficient time, so I'm good. Take your time, guys. Get to school.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush. And then the person behind you is like, come on, Frank, fucking move.
And then that's when a little kid gets hit.
And then somebody gets road rage, gets out of the car, and then shoots somebody.
Well, I don't know, but that's gonna take that far. But
It's Florida, I don't know.
that's a good point too. Yeah, it could go that far.
Somebody fucking rushing because I don't know, they decided to watch too many TikToks this morning, and then they didn't get their coffee, so now they're rushing, and then they come into the crossing guard. Fuck, man, I can't.
It's a hard thing to say.
Crossing guard, and then boom, one thing leads to another, and boom, now you got a homicide, and now everybody's fucked.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Now it's not 30 minutes. Now it's an hour because everyone's
stuck in traffic from this dead person.
Yeah. Well,
yep.
Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Just.
This coming from the guy who was yelling at Tyler to suck his balls yesterday.
Yeah, because Tyler's being a bitch. I was like, hey man, what you got? I was like, I wasn't getting angry. It was just like, it's just my regular yelling.
Right. Yeah.
If I was like actually getting angry, I'd be fucking fuming at the video game and I would have gotten off. But I was still laughing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, hey Tyler, suck my balls.
Yeah.
But like for work, I leave. I usually get to work 15 minutes before, and depending on, I'll probably sit in the drive for 5 minutes or the parking lot for 5 minutes, and then I'll walk in. So I started at like 8:35. I start walking at 8:25, and then I do my I'll have 7 minutes before I walk in. I do my walk around, see what machine I want, and yeah, and that's what another thing. Some people come up, they're like, oh man, fucking this machine. I'm like, well, why don't you do what I do? Okay.
Get to work early.
Look around so you can see what the fuck machine you got. I mean, some people maybe they're not like that. Maybe they don't care what machine they get.
Right.
I know there are some people that are like, oh man, I didn't know there was this on this machine. But I see some people pick, and I'm just like, and I don't pick that machine because there's an extra hour you got to work of somebody else's work that they should have finished.
Right.
So I'm not picking that machine. I'm gonna pick the machine that's all ready to go. But some people pick it. Man, they want to fucking do that. I'm like, maybe they just don't care,
Maybe.
But me, I don't feel like
doing extra work that you don't have to do.
I don't feel like doing that work because I know that this machine is gonna just do the same exact thing. It's gonna make me do 8 hours. They're just gonna have to. I mean, they're gonna work the same too, and they're just gonna get break coverage and lunch coverage, probably. I don't feel like doing that. If somebody comes on my machine, they're gonna fuck up my shit. So
right.
I just laugh. I tell my supervisor, nah, I'm good. No need for the help. I'll be able to get my stuff done.
Yeah.
Please leave me be. I've worked alone a couple times. The greatest.
Oh, it's the best.
I literally just put my headphones in, and
when you can just grind out work on your own, you don't have to worry about other people. That's just you're so much more productive.
Yeah, I will literally Just you wouldn't no supervisor has to come over to me. They've come over to me before and they're like, "Do you want help?" No, I'm good. Oh, do you want them to sweep this down? No, I'm good. Thanks.
Get out.
Leave me be.
Yeah, I don't get to work alone. Not that I don't like the team that I work with, but like I don't have there's just never a chance for me. Like I do like my job specifically, like if I am, one of the three coordinators in a specific position, like that's like I do that by myself, but I'm never left alone. Like there's always
Yeah,
somebody
but
coming and bothering me.
I don't know. I would think your job isn't like a job that you would really do alone, right? Like, because you're all like, yeah, maybe kind of alone, but like, you always got like people coming in.
Yeah.
Because you're more of a coordinator, supervisor type thing. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
people are
There
gonna be
is
asking you
there is no
questions.
alone.
Yeah. It's like if I was a supervisor at work, it's just like, okay, yeah, I gotta take care of all the machines.
Well,
Make sure
I'm
this
lucky if
machine
I'm
gets
alone
done.
in the bathroom.
I'm never alone in the bathroom.
No.
Somebody always walks in.
I really just like it shouldn't. I don't want to say it's not. It doesn't ruin my day, but like it ruins my bathroom going experience when somebody else walks in.
Well, the
Because like
only
that's
reason
me time.
it doesn't bug me. I shouldn't say I'm never alone, but like the thing that just bugs me is like a little pet peeve. It's not like I get like super angry about it, but
Right.
like some people come in and I do my business
Hmm.
and I go to wash my hands, and occasionally there's somebody there who's always hacking up a lung.
Yeah.
Because they're just like this is what they do. They like go in there, they get some water on their face, they kind of just do this.
Which
They
I
drink
hate.
they drink some of the water. I'm like, all right, whatever, washing your face, you're sweating, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then they're just like spitting up a fucking loogie.
Yeah.
They're just like, and I was just like, bro, and
Yeah.
or I'm peeing, I'm hearing it behind me, and I'm like, I'm trying to pee over here.
Hmm.
Could you not, spit out last night's meal or something like that
Yeah.
into the sink? It's so loud. Like they really just, and I'm like, what do you got up there, bro?
Yeah. That's
I don't
disgusting.
I don't get it. Like, I don't care. Wash your face, whatever, do that. But it's just a bit of a like, I just like,
Yeah. Like please knock that off. I also don't like so like I can't stand in my own bathroom if the counter is like soaking wet because people just like fucking don't know how to just keep their hands in the sink and wash them. They have to just spray water everywhere. But when I go to a public restroom and there's so much water nothing's
yeah.
dry in a public restroom.
No.
And I fucking hate it.
Well,
Clean up after yourselves.
we just had like a little service talk on Friday about making sure the like floors are dry, because people I don't know what it is, but it's for some religion where they like wash their feet at like certain times or something like that. And I've seen people do it.
Mm.
I've never known what it was. I just assumed that it was for a religion, because they'll just like kind of wet their hand and they'll wipe the bottom of their feet, and then that'll be it. But it like you walk in and there'd be like this is a hazard, bro. And I'm just like,
Just like
and
barefooted people in the bathroom.
I don't know if they're I don't think they're barefoot. I think they just like they're not soaking their socks.
Right. Okay.
But because like they're just damping their hand, I think.
Yeah.
And then they're just like rubbing the bottom of their foot. I don't think they've ever taken their socks off.
Right. Okay.
At least the couple times I've seen it. But there was a service talk, and the guy giving the talk, he was saying that, if you're doing it for religious purposes, just make sure you clean up. You either
Don't leave water on the floor.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if you can clean it up yourself, clean up yourself. But if it's too big of a mess, call the custodian or whatever. And he was like, and if you aren't the one who's doing it and you walk into it like that, make sure you tell somebody. Don't just leave it for the next person. We can all be helpful in the fucking workplace. Wow,
Disgusting.
I'm like, okay, but yeah, I'm like,
I'm not cleaning up anybody else's mess.
I've walked in there. I'm like, bro, what is going on? The sink is wet.
Yeah.
It's wet from
Everything is wet.
I'm like, Jesus. And then I'm like, oh, okay.
And then when, like, specifically at urinals, the floor is always wet and sticky. Just like a whole mess of shit down there.
I hate when I walk into a urinal and they didn't flush. Because I just get like,
I don't want to be hit with somebody else's
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Asparagus pee.
I just get hit with what is it, ammonia?
Yeah.
I just get hit with that smell, and I'm like,
yeah, it knocks you back. It wakes you up real quick.
But what I'll do is though, like I'll see, like if I walk in, the one time there were the one bathroom has 4 urinals, and I always go as soon as I walk in, I make a hard right, and I go to the last one on the right. But the one time I saw that 2 of them still they didn't flush. So I was like, I peed and then I flushed those 2. And then I saw the far left one wasn't flushed either. And I was like, my God, fucking these people, man.
Like, hey, it's not your water bill. Flush the fucking toilet.
I won't use my hand though. I'll just.
Yeah, no, I hit that shit with my foot. That's why I love automatic flushers. I'm like, I don't have to do anything.
Even though I flush mine with my hand, for some reason, since I didn't use it, I'm just like, I'm just gonna kick my foot up.
No, and I don't even flush. Like if mine has a flusher, I just hit it with a fist. I'm not palming that thing.
Oh yeah, I do like a 2-finger.
That works. Yeah,
just so it's not like.
I really like when it's like just like the black button you can press.
Oh,
I'm just like I knuckle that. I'm just like, boop, good to go.
You know what's weird? Some bathrooms, it's like as soon as you stand up from like taking a shit,
it sucks everything down.
It just starts going. I'm like,
yeah. It pulls it pulls any remaining shit right out of you as you're standing up.
Jesus Christ, it scares me sometimes.
Sounds like a breeze up. There's so much force.
Yeah, because
I'm
like, hey, chill.
Let's slow down here. All right.
Yeah, they should put a they got a bidet. They should put like a little like air dryer under there. Like after if you have a bidet, obviously if you don't have a bidet,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe a little fresh air, little blast of cold air under there would be nice. But
there we go.
If you have a bidet, then just do a little like just toss like a hand dryer type situation under there, just to give it a. And then you don't got to use any toilet paper.
Yep, then you're good to go.
So you just blast it with hot air. You're just using electricity.
That's it's very little Febreze on me while you're down there as well.
Yeah,
just like
honestly, hook up everything, bro.
Yeah, just give me the works.
Why don't you just fucking give me a call?
Send me to the car wash. Oh God, trim me up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, bro. Have a whole barber down there. Ass barber.
That's got to pay well.
As I was telling you, speaking of bathroom, I was telling you guys yesterday. I went to the concert, Jason Aldean concert, this past Saturday,
right?
And I saw 2 girls where they were just squatting and pissing.
Yep.
The one I just kind of saw in a distance, and then the other one I was walking like at the front of the buses near the fence. If you remember the bus lot, yeah. And I had looked down. I just, you know how you just always look down a hallway.
Of course, it's instinct. Yeah. When you're, because it's like human nature. You have to look just to make sure that there's not something looking at you.
Yeah, like I know it's strange. It's like at work when I'm leaving. So the guy's bathroom door is always open. The girl's bathroom door is always closed.
Makes sense.
But I always, as soon as, and I know that like I walk up to the bathroom and I'm like, okay, yep, no one. So sometimes people are just washing their hands, and but I just always look. I look that way, and then there's a hallway where people can come down this way from like another part of the building. And I look there and I look there and I'm like, all right, good to go. And I'm walking out the door.
You gotta look. There is no not looking.
Because somebody asked me that one time. She's like, we were walking together and she goes, I don't know why I look into the guy's bathroom. But I'm like, at first I was like, well, it's probably just like in my head. Or like what I said first was like, it's just because like it's just something different. Like it's just there's an open door
It
with
catches
light
your
coming out of
attention,
it.
yeah.
You know, it's just like you see it, and it's just like, oh, what's over there?
Yeah.
Even though you've walked past it 15 million times.
Yeah.
But either way, so I'm walking down the fence line and the front of the buses, and I just, I look down the aisle of the bus, look down the aisle of the bus, and then I look down and I see a girl standing like right under the first window of a bus, like where the passengers seat or sit, and I see her standing, and then I see that there's something like beneath her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just see like another figure, and I look down, and there's just this girl squatting. And I just like made eye contact, and I was like, "Whoops."
That's always the worst when you make eye
like,
contact with somebody doing something that's like shouldn't really be done in public, and you're just like, you're like, why am I looking at this?
Like I just didn't like. I saw the girl standing because she was there blocking the rear end.
Yeah, good for her.
The girl was facing me. Yeah, she was being a good friend.
Yeah,
they were both facing me. I looked up at the girl, and then I just like looked down. And I was just like, I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you look away just as quick as you looked at this scene of the crime.
Yeah, you're like, oh, okay, let's keep it going.
Oh god.
But I played I could have easily probably gotten, COVID because I walked up to some people playing Flip Cup, and they were just like, "You want in?" And I was like, "Sure, why not?" Walked to the table, and there's a cup sitting in front of me, so I just
yours now.
I just dump it in there, and the one dude, we played like cup 1 round, 2 rounds. Then another guy walked up next to me, and he had his cup here, just sitting next to his drink, and then when it would come to him, he would take a sip of his drink
and flip the cup,
and then flip the cup, and his buddy who was across from him goes, "Dump it in the cup, bro. Do you know how to play this game?" He goes, "I don't know what's been in this cup." And
smart.
And his friend was like, "Yeah, well, I've already done it once, so it doesn't matter."
You've committed now.
I was like, "Yeah, it probably would have been smart, but I've already done it once, so
yeah."
But I think we didn't know any of these people, by the way.
Okay.
And it was 3 tables long.
Jesus Christ!
What is that,
like 8? Not 8. 10 people per side.
There was, it could have been 10. No, there's probably like 12.
Yeah, holy
because
shit!
I think there was about 4 on each table.
Okay.
But I think there was a 4th table on the other. Like I was on the far end, and there was a regular white table. Yeah. Then it was a smaller, kind of skinnier table, and then another white table, regular, size, and then it looked like there was another table, but we weren't using it. But yeah, so I think there were like 12 people, and out of the 2 drinks that I used there, pretty much, probably about 1.5 actually. I think we finished we came in first like 2 times. Probably played like 8.
Jesus.
My side sucked.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what the fuck? And I was actually doing pretty well, but the table, once again, I can't like.
Well, if you're playing in the grass, that's just you're setting up for failure. The table's never going to be even.
Well, it's just like like there's tables that have like it comes here and then it comes at an angle and then it goes down. So it's like you can't get the cup.
Oh, the edge of the table is like a slight.
Yeah, it's got a slight angle.
Yeah.
It's like the one that was in the middle, it was a square table.
Yeah.
It was straight up square.
It's got lips.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, you can actually put the cup like halfway off. Whereas at me, I had like the tiniest amount where I could like use my pinky to flip it up.
Yep.
But yeah, we did that. Then I met up with some friends. We went inside. I was hoping to play some cornhole, but I only saw one game when I was first there. I only saw one game going. I saw another setup, but nobody was using it. Obviously, people playing football.
Yep.
Um,
Classic.
Classic concert beforehand or whatever you want to call it.
Pre-concert.
Pre-concert games. And then yeah, it's everything.
Wow.
It was,
Solid play-by-play.
it was literally did I tell you about when I was walking out? There was like these 3 people, 2 girls, 1 guy,
Okay.
and they were standing in like the Lyft Uber area, and they were like, the dude was like, I don't know, but fuck it, let's just. And I was hearing this, and I was like, so I drove myself.
Okay.
And I'm hearing this, and I'm like, I walk up, and I was like, well, let me be a nice guy. I have room in my truck in case their Lyft got canceled or their Uber got canceled or whatever. I don't know. So I was like, you guys good? He was like, do you know where the police are? And I was like, I mean, there's some this way. I'm walking that way, and I know that as I came in, I walked past them, and so I'm pretty sure they're still there. He's all right. Well, because some dude just fucking punched my girl in the face. And I was like, what?
Damn.
And at first, I thought he said he punched his girl in the face.
Oh.
So he said it, and I was like, wait, what? And he goes, some dude just punched my. I was like, oh, okay. Because I would be like, bro, what are you trying to look for the police for? You
Yeah.
turn yourself in. But he goes, yeah, some dude just punched my girl in the face. And I go, oh. And so I'm walking with them. And then they get it to the police, and they're like, what's up, guys? Well, some guy just punched my girl in the face. Well, where is he? I don't know.
They had no information.
I was like, then just fucking leave. What are they going to do? Yeah. What do you look like? I don't know. He had a cut off flannel on, a cowboy hat. Yeah.
Every other guy.
Like, you're describing yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I just kept walking because I was like, oh, nothing I could do.
Yeah.
So I got to my truck, took, fucking forever to get out of there.
Always does. Yep.
But I was still like, I got my truck. I literally just sat there on my phone for probably 15 minutes. Then I looked up, was like, no, still just sitting here. And then I finally get out of the parking lot into the car moving, went for 10 feet, sat there for another 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, just keep on waiting. And then finally I get out, driving away, and I see cop lights ahead of, like, after I've been driving for, I don't know, 7 minutes, whatever.
Okay.
And I see DWI checkpoint.
Ooh.
And I'm like, now I know I'm good. I've had a couple, but this was before the concert. It wasn't even during the concert. So I'm like, whatever. But I'm still just like,
yeah, you start getting nervous. You're like, am I?
Yeah. Like,
am I too drunk to be driving right now?
I was like, am I good? Whatever.
I've never seen one of those before.
I know. I've never been stopped by one, never seen one. Because anytime I've gone to Darien Lake, I've just been on a bus.
Yeah.
I actually, the one time I went with somebody's parents picked us up, but I still never saw it. Or if there was, I was hammered. But so I get up to there, and the guy, it looked like he just kind of was like going like this. So I was going, but then I saw his hand go up. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, great. No, I'm like, I didn't notice that at first. So I feel like,
yeah, so he's already questioning you.
Yeah. So I rolled down the window. He was like, hey, DWI checkpoint. That's why you're stopping you tonight. Do you have anything to drink tonight? And I was like, yeah, just a couple. And the way he stopped, like the way he like reacted to that, like
probably because everyone was like, nope.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, should I have lied? It's like, I was like,
is this one of those moments I'm supposed to lie and it's expected?
Right. Like, I was like, I know I'm fine, but I was like, I've only had a couple, and it was like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
So, and it just seemed like he was gonna be like, all right, I thought he was gonna be like, all right, we're just gonna have to like pull over, get you out of the car or something. I thought, and he goes, only a couple? And I was like, what do you want me to say?
Like, damn, dude.
I had a 12-pack. Yeah. I was like, I had to drive. And so then he's trying to lighten my eyes, and he's like, all right, safe, drive safe. And I was like, all right, thanks. Thank you, sir. Call him sir.
Yeah. Always call him sir. I thought he was gonna have you do the blow.
Dude, I was like I said, I knew I was good. 100%. Only I literally brought two.
Yeah.
Um, and I was just like, cops just make me nervous.
Oh,
Bottom
yeah,
line,
absolutely.
they just get my heart going a little bit.
Yeah.
So he was just like, only two, and I was like, yeah, I had to drive. You want me to have six and then drive or something like
I'm gonna
that?
tell you, I'm plastered right now.
Do that. I drive safe, so then I drive home and all good in the clear. But yeah, that was my first DWI checkpoint
Yeah.
of being stopped and seeing one. But
Yeah, I've never seen one.
I feel like I want to know like how they like when they'll stop you. Like, what if somebody was like, what if someone was like, yeah, I had five. Like, I don't know what five does to be like.
Well,
It
I guess
depends
it'd be
'cause-
like if they know the concert was like 3 hours long and they're like, I had five tonight. I had five beers. They'd be like,
I
okay.
guess they also kind of look for one. They probably see if they can smell anything. Probably listen for if they're obviously slurring words.
Of course.
But yeah, five. If they see like five, uh, let's just have them blow. You know,
Maybe, yeah.
maybe we'll just do that. But nobody got stopped in front of me. Obviously, I didn't pay attention to what was going on.
No, you were like, I'm in the clear.
How is that? I don't give a
Floor
fuck,
it.
you know? But yeah, it was interesting.
I saw somebody pulled over today by a motorcycle cop.
Oh,
I always think that's funny. Because like he has to like just leave his bike somewhere. So like they pulled over into the median. So like they were in the middle of the road and he left his motorcycle parked on the sidewalk. And I was like, this is just like a weird just get a cop car. Like be a
wait,
real officer.
why was he parked in the sidewalk?
I have no well, because like there's not really a shoulder to the road. So he would just be taking up a whole lane if he
Yeah, but if they pulled over on the median, then he just parks behind them.
it's a grass median, so I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to.
Maybe.
Yeah. I was surprised to even see them in the grass. I figured they would just pull over and block a lane of traffic for, 50 feet.
No, I like cop motorcycles.
I like the motorcycles and I think it's cool when I see a cop on a motorcycle, but like when they're doing things, I feel like it's just more practical to have the car.
Oh, but you know how quick you can get off a motorcycle?
Yeah, sure, it's
bike.
easy.
You just drop the bike, fucking go if you need to.
Yeah.
And you can swerve in and out of shit. Oh, easy.
Yeah, but then your partner can't grab the bike and bring it back to you. Whereas like your partner can be like, I'll stay in the car, I'm driving around if I have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There are no partners on
No, there's no partner. There's not somebody on the back.
They don't have I'm surprised that they don't have like they ride in twos.
Yeah.
Like I anytime I've seen a motorcycle cop
Usually
on a
alone.
motorcycle, it's just one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Riding
if
solo.
you got two in the police car, why not two
know.
bikes riding with each other? It's 100% safer.
Always.
And yeah, bottom line, I feel like it should be 100% safer because one, you got two bikes on the road when you're driving, and now you got two officers if you pull somebody over or if you get a call.
If there's a situation,
yeah,
you got backup.
But yeah, that's pretty. And I was supposed to go to see, as I told you last week, I was supposed to go to see Bryce Vine,
Right.
but I did not.
Okay.
Which kind of sucked. But the guy I was going with, he got COVID.
Mm.
And then I
that'll do you.
texted somebody else, see if she wanted to go, see if she wanted to make the drive. She lives in Rochester. She's like, I can't do it today. And then there were some other people that were going that I know or like I am friends with. But if it was just them, I'd been like, yeah, I'll text them, see if they're going. But the girl who told me that they were going to be there, I was like, are they alone? Because I'm not a fan of other people.
Yeah.
I was like, because it's like, yeah, you're friends with them, but if you don't know the people that they're with, then you're just kind of there.
You're just the extra, yeah.
Yeah, you're just the extra. They're not going to be like, So she's like, oh, yeah, I think they both got friends going. And I'm just like, nah, whatever. I went home, played some video games. Me and Ben went out, and then we played more video games when we got back.
Yeah. Now, yesterday you told a story, if I recall, about a female that you
Yeah.
interacted with.
Well, I didn't interact with what the burp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, this all happened. This happened. I passed the girl peeing.
Okay. This was at that same time.
Yeah, I was on the same side because I passed the girl peeing. Then, um, I don't remember what happened next. If it was the girl burped and then she blew the kiss to me, which was hilarious. I laughed, she laughed with her, and then she had her two girlfriends with her too. And then I think as I was walking along, I saw somebody throw a pretzel like over me, and I just kind of went like this and
No
caught
way you
it.
caught it.
Yeah, bro. I broke. I caught half of it because the other half broke.
Yeah.
But I just like just snagged it, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, man, that wasn't meant for you." I was like, "No, I mean, it wasn't gonna hit me. I was just, I just saw a pretzel flying through the air, so I was just grabbing it."
Naturally, I'm gonna catch it.
And so he just had the bag of pretzel. He's like, "You want some?" Fuck yeah, free food. Just grabbed a handful of pretzels and then just kept walking and eating them.
Right.
But
So this girl burped.
yeah,
Did you know that you didn't know this girl?
did not know the
Were you by yourself?
Yeah,
Wow.
100%.
So you were witnessing all of this happened alone.
All this was by myself. I did a lot of walking by myself because the people who I knew were on a bus and they weren't there yet. So I was pretty much just like walking around the bus lot,
Right.
just like.
So this was in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Sweating. It was
Yeah.
hot.
I was just picturing all this like at the sun's setting, like it's getting dark out. That's why the girl's peeing. That's why this other girl is,
No,
burping.
it didn't even get dark until like concert started at music was going, but like I think I started walking in around like
Probably around
7:30,
Yeah.
which that's what the time it said it started. But I know that he wasn't coming out until like 8:30, so it was still daylight as I was walking in at 7:30.
Yeah, I should have made that connection. I didn't.
Yeah,
I just assumed, especially the burping thing. I assumed that happened in the concert, and it was like 11 p.m.
No, yeah, I got there about just before 6, and then I walked over and saw somebody I knew from high school, talked to him for a bit. But then the girl burped. I saw the girl peeing. Girl burped.
So like girl peeing. How many buses did you walk past before the girl burped?
Probably just like a couple.
Okay, and you just like looked down the aisle again?
No, I was walking. They were walking past me.
Okay, and she just like let one.
She just was like, she literally. I saw her. She was already making eye contact with me, and then she goes, and then she burps. I saw her hand. I saw her hand coming up. In my head, I'm expecting. It. I don't know. You just have a gut feeling. I was expecting a blow kiss or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Not that I was expecting it, but it just looked like that was about to happen.
Yeah, you're like, I have a connection with this girl. She's gonna blow me a kiss.
So like I'm walking, I see her, and she's bringing her hand up, and then the burp comes out, and I laugh, and then she goes and blows.
Was it like an accident? Do you think it was accidental, or do you think she?
I don't know, because they were laughing like immediately after too.
Right.
So I don't know if
what did you? So you laughed, but like, what did you?
I just laughed.
That's it.
That's it. I just fucking died laughing.
You didn't catch that kiss? There's no.
No, there was no. Oh my god! In my pocket.
Yeah.
There was none of that.
Wow.
There were these since I was driving alone when I was coming up the road to park. I didn't park in the regular like grass spot. Where closer to the concert.
Yeah.
I parked off in a side like gravel lot.
Okay.
Which I didn't really want to because I knew that I was going towards the buses, but I was in the far right lane, so this guy just like stopped me and was like, "Yo, get in here." I was like, "All right, whatever." Better for me to just park my truck now, or so I did that. But as I was driving, there was this car next to me with like 3 girls in the back, and I saw them pass me, and then they were looking back
right
towards me. So I then I get up next to them, and I think I either looked or she says hi. But either way, I look over after they say hi, or I look over and then they say hi, and they're like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing good." Um, then she goes, "You meeting somebody?" Because I am driving alone.
Right.
I go, "I think I am," and she says, "You think you're alone?" And then the dude
Should have been like, no, I'm not.
because there's someone sitting right fucking next to me, bro. I've been like, oh shit, where'd they go? Lost it again. And then I was coming up to the guy who was telling me to turn into the parking lot. And as soon as I did that, I was like, man, I should have fucking said, I'll meet up with you.
Yeah, that's
like, fuck.
Opportunities come right to your face, David. You just go, fuck that.
The amount of times I choke is unbelievable. I think of things to say the second
they're gone.
The second the situation is over.
Yeah. You're like, damn, I had a line right there. I was ready to go.
I'm like, fuck, man. I got a lot of compliments. First of all, my outfit fucking on point. Okay. I was looking like a fucking stud. Oh. So I had my American cowboy, red, white, and blue stars cowboy hat on, obviously. I had a black short sleeve with like the 3-button.
Oh, okay.
3-button down.
Yeah. Like a Henley t-shirt?
Yeah, but not just from fucking Walmart, probably, or Target.
Yeah. Henley's the style, not the brand.
Oh, gotcha. Route 66. So what is that? What did I get? JC Penney, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, this is the shirt.
Yeah. Why is that collar so big?
Yeah, dude, I just noticed that. I was like, why the fuck is this so huge? My neck is not that big. Either it looked all right.
Yeah.
I have no pictures to show you what it actually looked like, unfortunately, but I had my cowboy boots on that are right there.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson ones that don't fit my feet at all. Like they fit, but man, or my toes hurting by the end of the night.
I bet.
As soon as I got to my truck, I fucking took them off and put my Timberlands on.
Yeah.
Because I was going to like have them on for a little bit, and then before I went into the concert, I was going to put the Timberlands on so I could be a little bit more comfortable. But as I said, my truck was
a million miles away.
Good 10 to 15 minute walk.
Yeah.
Away. So I was like, whatever. And I had jeans on, and I had a fucking belt. I had the belt buckle with the shirt tucked into the front
and out in the back. Yeah.
And out in the back and shit. And I was like, man, sometimes you just got to dress up. You got to dress the part.
Yeah.
When you go out.
Pretend to be a country boy.
Country boy. And so I was looking the part. I got compliments on the hat, a couple compliments on the hat, while I was in the bus lot. As we were walking out, so I got another compliment on the hat, and I'm not gonna say for certain, okay, because I know what my ass looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you why I'm telling you that now. Okay. Because the two girls, they said, "Oh, I like your hat," and I said, "Thank you very much." And then I kept
wait. Before you continue, let me guess what these girls are wearing. Jean shorts.
No.
Wow.
The girls in the bus lot that I got the compliments from, yeah, they're wearing like jean shorts. They had white like shirt. Fucking yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Ruffles.
Like, yeah, I mean, if someone said, yeah, my girlfriend's blonde, wearing jean shorts and a white top, good luck.
50 million of them.
Good luck.
Cowgirl boots on, all of them. Yeah.
Good luck. There was about 50,000 of those.
Yeah. And they all look exactly the same.
Yeah. Probably about like 50,000 more people just with jean shorts on, and then maybe a different top.
Yeah.
Flannel, I should say.
Yep.
Or flannel over. It's 100% just yeah. Mm-hmm. These girls that said on the way after the concert was over, they were wearing they were wearing jeans and and both had a black hoodie on.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They might have been Jason Aldean hoodies. I'm not
So
sure.
probably just purchased. Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been just purchased. But so they said, nice hat. I said, thank you very much. And I was walking in front of them as I passed them. And then I hear 100% they said this, but it just depends on whether it was towards me or somebody else, which is why I said, I know what my ass looks like.
Right.
And I heard one of them say, he's got a nice ass. And I was like, there's no way.
Jeez.
There is no way that was towards me because I know what my ass looks like in jeans, and it does not
Yeah.
do me justice at all.
Especially
You know?
jeans you're wearing with cowboy boots where they have to go over the boot. They're not skinny jeans. They're boot cut.
Not. They're far. Well, they're not boot cut. They're just straight.
Okay, yeah.
But like I know my jeans don't hug my butt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never looked at my butt in my jeans, but I got nothing back there.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I was gonna turn around and like, are you talking to me? But I did not. I just kept walking.
Yeah.
Just like, but I could, I could just for my own enjoyment, I could be like, they said I had a nice ass.
Yeah.
I could just keep that in the back of my head.
You have no proof they weren't talking to you.
Yeah, I do not have proof because like it wasn't like out loud like, hey, you have a nice ass. It was like, man, he's got a nice ass, and I heard it, and I was like,
God damn.
I was like, man, these country concerts, man, should have been going to all of them.
Yeah.
But whatever. It was a fun time. Probably going to be wearing something similar to that outfit, if not maybe the
exact same. Yeah.
When I go to Nashville,
I think it's fair
because we're going to be there on a Saturday night. And I'm just like,
you may want to get new boots though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Dad said he was like, you should just get new boots, and I was like, I don't fucking wear like cowboy boots.
Neither do I, but I have a pair.
And he was like, then just start wearing them. And I was like,
that's true too.
Why? I mean, I literally work in shorts and sneakers because I'm not wearing boots. I mean, I could wear boots while I work, but I wear shorts.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots. Unless I was like, I wear cowboy boots with shorts if I was just fucking around with my friends and we were going to a country concert or something like that. You know how those boys do.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of those, jean shorts,
cowboy
boots,
yeah.
Or,
and a tank.
Tank or cut off flannel.
Yeah.
Something. So I was like, yeah, maybe I could, when I'm in Nashville, buy some.
That's going to be an expensive purchase right there.
It would be expensive, but I don't know. I've always seen them. I've always looked at them. I'm like, oh man, I want a nice, because those aren't like cowboy. I mean, they are cowboy boots,
but they're more motorcycle boots. Yeah.
They have the Harley Davidson thing on.
Yeah. I love my cowboy boots. Again, don't ever wear them. I literally haven't worn them since I was a cowboy a couple times for Halloween, just because that's an easy costume when you have cowboy boots.
Very easy.
Yeah. And then I've worn them to country concerts and to country bars. But that's pretty much it. They haven't been used or worn in like 2 years, probably over 2 years.
This hold on. I gotta text Rachel back. As soon as I put them on, I was looking at myself in the mirror right here, just to see how the outfit looked, and I was like, this looks spot on. I'm not mad with this outfit. This looks good. And then the floor is so nice right now in this room, and like smooth. So the boots were just moving so nicely on them, and I was doing that. You've seen Footloose, right?
Yeah.
I was doing that thing where they do like the at the last dance where they like kind of like were looking at each other, Miles Teller and the other dude, and they did like the right step right, right left right step thing. They did it like twice. So I was like doing that, and I was like, man, I could fucking country boy
down.
When we see the Tuesday.
Oh god, that's so fucking funny. I miss going to country concerts and like wearing that shit. And like I could, because they have country concerts down here all the fucking time. But like most of them I think are indoors. And so like it's just like not the same. A good outdoor country concert,
I love. I mean, I don't know about anybody else.
Ha.
I love the grass lot.
Yeah.
Or the lawn seats
Lawn seating.
even though we don't sit.
Yeah.
I'll stand for the whole fucking concert like that. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
sit.
Yeah.
You know, it's either I would either go lawn or if I really wanted to, I would go like front row. But I'm
The
not gonna
only
go
time
middle.
I have ever had like actual seats at a Darien Lake concert has been when I went to see, I want to say it was Lady A, but I don't know for sure. But it was again years
Mhm.
ago, and we were like we didn't they weren't good seats, but they were we either got upgraded or I didn't buy them, and so the girl I was with at the time bought the tickets and was like, we got seats, and we ended up spending most of the night in the lawn anyways, and then because that's where all our friends were, and then we went like halfway through or closer to the end of the concert. That's when we went and actually took our seats.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's either if I'm just gonna be having seats, whatever. I'm going like I'd rather be like front row, or I'm just going on the grass lot.
Yeah,
I keep
that's the
saying
thing is like
grass
I'm
lot.
not gonna get seats if everybody else that I'm going with is getting lawn. Obviously,
True, too. Yeah, that's
like you're
another
going where your friends are going. Like if you can convince all your friends to get front row or to get seating, by all means.
yeah,
But then it's like such a task to go get drinks. Like when you're on the lawn, you can run and fucking go to the thing,
yeah.
get a
Shit right
tall
in the
boy.
back.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
good to
easy.
go. The bathrooms are right there. All
Yep.
1,700 porta potties that they've lined up.
Which I don't use ever. I just go. I pee on the fence.
Hmm.
That's behind the porta potties because the line is
That's true.
enormously long.
Yeah.
So I just pee on the fence.
That's because girls take 10 years in the porta potties.
Yeah, I know. No,
3 of them go in at once, and it takes them half an hour.
yeah. They somehow fit 3 girls in there,
Yeah.
and it's like, how? What are you guys doing? Like,
It's
there's not
awful.
like if it was a regular bathroom, I could understand it, but I've seen. I mean, I've never seen 3 people go in there. I know you're exaggerating, probably a little bit, but
Yeah,
I've seen two people.
I think I've only ever seen 2.
I've seen 2 people 100% go into there, and I'm like, why?
Yeah. I've
Like,
also
okay,
seen a guy and a girl go in at the same time, and I'm like, I don't want to use that one.
yeah, I'm not going on that one.
Like, also, why? Ew, in a porta potty? Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can only imagine, and if you're imagining that, you're probably correct.
yeah,
It's either that or it's like, I don't know, she spilled something on her shirt and she's got to change
maybe.
and take your shirt, so you're gonna be shirtless the rest of the night. I don't know. It's like either that or
Which, like, at that rate,
out.
just do it out in public. Who gives a fuck who sees
Yeah,
the girls?
I don't know. Definitely not fitting 2 guys in there. No guy's ever going to another guy.
I
mean, you could
highly
because some have the urinal on the side,
true. We could
so we
duo
could
it.
double it up.
Yeah,
But
really
I
make
still
that line
wouldn't-
start moving.
Still wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I'll just go on the fence.
Yep.
But yeah, it was the fun, interesting gals I met.
That's so
course-
crazy. Like I
course
said
I-
yesterday, and again, this is going to come across as very sexist, but I'm going to say it anyways because I thought it was funny yesterday. If a girl were to burp and then blow a kiss at me, I would be
So hot.
so utterly disgusted.
She's a wife right there.
Yeah, it's just like, and I said again yesterday when you told me this, I was like, I am somebody who burps and then blows that burp at somebody's face. Like 9 out of 10 burps are blown in Shannon's face immediately after they happen. And so, like, I'm a filthy, disgusting asshole. But if Shannon did that to me, I might fucking knock her teeth out.
Yeah, see you later.
No, like if I was like walking past a girl and she was just like, bleh, and then just, I'd be like,
I mean,
ugh.
it wasn't like a belch. It was just like a, like
Mm.
a little. Because, like I said, I don't think it was on purpose.
Okay, it just like
It
slipped
was
up.
kind of snuck out.
Mm.
Say bye.
I don't know. Again, very sexist to me, but yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about a girl burping and then immediately blowing a kiss at me, because the burp alone is I'm just like, oh god, That is rancid.
So rancid. I don't know. Maybe it's just because she was. Maybe it was just 3 pretty girls.
Yeah,
And I was just like in awe
yeah.
that they even looked my way.
Yeah, the burp was non-existent in your
Yeah.
eyes.
I just laughed it off and was like,
Yeah.
nope, not gonna do anything about it.
Yep. You just went quiet there when you said yeah, but whatever.
I
Just
think
like literally made no sound at all.
that's all I said. Just, yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, but you didn't say anything. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
saw your mouth move and say like I can see that you said whatever, but you were just like,
I think I am. Yeah. That's
oh
what
god. Well, you want to just take it right to trivia? We got a big night ahead of us, so we got to end this one pretty quickly here.
I gotta shower and get ready for work in case it goes into overtime.
It definitely will. For those of you that don't know, obviously all of you, we've got our fantasy football draft coming up tonight, right after this, and I'm nervy.
Shut up.
I've been doing so much research these past couple of days.
I have not done anything.
I've done so much because like the only fucking football that I know is the Buffalo goddamn Bills. And you know what I can't do? I can't draft the entire Bills team because then I'm gonna have a bye week. Like I'll have a bye week anyways, but like it'll be spread out across multiple different players.
Yeah, I looked up like some expert picks today. I was like, I gotta at least know who's kind of in the running.
Yeah. I'm not just gonna go based on their ranking because that's just the easy way out.
I can kind of work my way through it a little bit because there's 10 people, so it's like
it's not a big team. Yeah,
you're not gonna get who you want. Like,
oh, you mean there's 10 people of
yeah, no, like so like you'll be able to get your first pick of who you want. Nah, I mean
maybe, yeah.
Like what I'm trying to say is like if you're looking at like the top 10 picks, you'll be able to get one of those, obviously.
Yeah,
but you're not. It's pretty much you got to have a whole. That's what I got to do. As soon as we get there, I'm gonna have like
you got to have like three to 5 picks for each round, and bank on not getting any of them because there's a chance you won't.
All right, pick a number.
10, because now that number's in my head.
Which great American inventor died in October 1931?
Why, you're not going to share your screen, Dave?
Oh, my bad.
I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, I know we're trying to wrap this up quickly, but goddamn.
Which great American inventor died in October 1931?
No idea. I don't know any American inventors, if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna just say Alexander Graham Bell. He's the first person who popped in my head.
Let's see it.
I
did know that inventor. There was something I wrote down in my notes that I wanted to talk about. I completely forgot about, but we'll get it next week.
Yeah. Because I got it fucking good right here. 10 again. 3, 6, 9, 10. What is the literal translation of the condition known as dipros? I don't fucking know what that word is, bro.
Diprosopus?
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 No,
literal translation of the condition, and it's probably diprosopus. So 2. Prostate. You have 2 prostates.
That's what you're going with?
Yep.
I'm gonna say
prosopis.
You have 2 prosthetics. Prosthetic limbs.
Okay.
Two-faced. Fucking stupid.
It's fucking stupid. Oh god.
Come on. Something good. What was Oxford's word of the year? Okay, no.
Oh wait, hold on. Word of the year for 2019. It's gonna be something fucking stupid, right? Word of the year 2019. Probably like was lit popular back then?
Oxford's?
Listen, they're trying to get with the times. They're gonna try and bring in younger crowds. Lit might be the word.
I'm not even gonna guess. I'll give it to you if it's lit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Climate emergency. It's hot. It's lit. Oh god.
does Amoco stand for? I didn't know it stood for anything.
I have no idea.
I just thought it was like isn't that like a gas station or something? Maybe
Yeah.
it's, or no, maybe yeah, isn't it? What could a gas station like?
Well, it's probably American.
Alcohol. Oh,
And I'm gonna say the co is company, American something company.
I'm gonna say alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
American Oil. Damn, I'm good.
Um, dude, these all suck.
Yeah, I know. Can we ever get some good fucking trivia on this goddamn podcast?
I'm just trying to stay with 10. So
Yeah.
what violin in pool? What color is a 6 ball? There we go. Something easy. Pick a color.
6, 6, 6,
Yellow.
6. I'm thinking it's
Wait, no, that's 2.
fuck. And is it
Purple.
striped? No, it's not
Purple.
striped. Odds are evens are solid, right?
I don't know.
All right. I almost said purple, but I said orange.
Green.
Fucking green. God damn it.
In what city was the Star Spangled Banner written? I know who it was written by.
Who was it written by?
Francis Scott Key. Or no, yeah, Francis Scott Key, right?
I don't know. I'm not confident.
I don't know. I'm gonna say what city? Boston.
That's what I said too. Just seems like
Dude, I was gonna
fucking
say
Baltimore.
I was just gonna say Maryland, but I was like, oh, that's a state.
Yeah.
Fuck.
God, we suck, dude.
What's another term for sternum? Chest.
Chest, yeah.
Breastbone.
Breastbone.
I knew it wasn't going to be chest. It was going to be more like whatever. What is the main ingredient in traditional gingerbread cookies? Is it not ginger?
Ginger? I don't know. Dough?
Flour.
Oh, they're fucking cookies, dude.
What was the armistice of
Where?
where was the armistice of November 11, 1918 signed? I know I've heard of this.
Armistice of November 11th, 1918. What was
Say
that?
France.
Was that the First World War?
Yeah, say France.
That I was gonna say Normandy. Isn't that in France, or was that World War II?
That was World War II.
No. That it is France, right?
I think it might be.
I guess I'll go fucking Italy.
Company?
That's what it looks like to me too. I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that. Look that up.
Oh yeah, we gotta see what it is.
I don't know that we want to stick with that answer or stick with that one.
France.
Campaign.
Bitch. Fuck you. I got one.
Fine, we'll keep it. Bullshit.
Hey, listen, I got the right fucking country. Last week was fucking. Oh, it's close. It's close enough.
Last week I guess 13, so I don't even know what the thing was.
I think it was like 17.
Okay. So you are at 6, I'm at 4.
Boom. Let's go.
2 weeks to go. All right, Dave, take it away.
Oh yeah. Underscore David Sharkey underscore is my Instagram. FDShark101 is my Twitter.
This fucking cat.
Eat of the week. Outback yesterday got an 8-ounce sirloin. And a like 5-ounce piece of chicken, I think.
Yeah.
Double mashed potatoes. Bloomin' onion. Me and Ben split, and I got a flight of margaritas. Original, mango, berry, watermelon. And I almost got dessert, but didn't need it.
Yeah.
Did not need it.
No.
Delicious though. I finished it at like 2:00 in the morning this morning.
Perfect time to eat that kind of meal.
Yeah, bro, it was good. And yeah, that's it.
Nice. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. My regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week didn't really have anything special. Oh, I did make some real good chicken, and then I bought like pre-bagged salad. So I tossed the chicken in there. Normally I toss grilled chicken in a salad, but this time it was seasoned and done in a pan. Fucking phenomenal. Sauteed, pan-seared.
Pan-seared, yeah.
It was very, very, very good. A little bit of ranch dressing on there. So technically I'll take that as made of the week, but I'm also going to toss in an honorable mention for the ice cream sandwich that I had last night, because I love a good ice cream sandwich. Shout out Walmart. Those great value ice cream sandwiches, 12 of them for $5.
Always a classic.
Yeah. Never fails to disappoint. Not a big ice cream guy, but you give me an ice cream sandwich and I am happy. Although the first one I ate, the one side, the chocolate on the one side was like hard, like I bit into it and it gave a crunch instead of like, chewy. Yeah. I don't like that. It did disappoint.
I had some bad
ice cream sandwiches
in my day, but most of the time they never disappoint.
Yeah. As for the podcast, follow us on TikTok. Sorry, that's not right. Follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast, where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk at you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.